Welcome once again to Heritage Hip Hop. This is Karev,
Charlie,
and we're here to talk about a meaningful subject in hip hop. We're going to talk about the difference between a rapper and an MC. Now, for everybody who liked the last video, thank you very much. We got some good constructive criticism, and one of the criticisms that we got was when we talk about things in hip hop, we should go over the eras, because the 80s is different from the 90s, different from 2000s to the 2010 era. So thank you very much for that, and we'll take it into our conversations because, like we said, Heritage Hip Hop is about humanity, and we have to put things in perspective. So for everybody who liked the conversation about groups, you never gave us feedback. Who are your favorite groups? Who are the people that you like to talk about or you want to hear about? One thing we talked about was the thing in hip hop that's missing, which is a collective, cohesive group. And in the video, we talked about UTFO, and then we talked about the Locks, and there was a lot of hip hop in between that was missing. And that was the point. We want you guys to add in and fill into the conversation with us. Because some people said, who's 8 Ball and MJG? And 8 Ball and MJG are legendary figures in the Memphis hip hop system. What is that?
They was asking who 8 Ball and MJG
Yeah, some
was?
people asked who 8 Ball and MJG was. And if you don't know Space Age Pimpin', or even when they went to Bad Boy, you're missing a lot of hip hop. And if you don't know 8 Ball and MJG, maybe you don't know UGK. Maybe you don't know about Bun B and Pimp C. Maybe you missed the whole No Limit era. You don't know who True is, TRU. Maybe you guys don't know who Poison Clan and JT Money is. Because down south gave a lot to hip hop. We're from the East Coast, basically. So EPMD, Public Enemy, Wu-Tang, MOP, Tribe Called Quest, Boot Camp Click. Those are things a lot of people who saw this resonated with. But some of y'all don't know who CMW is, which is Compton's Most Wanted. Some of you don't know who the Hieroglyphics is, which is Souls of Mischief, Della Funky Homo Sapien, Domino, Casual, the original rap god. Some of you don't know those people. So the point of the conversation with groups is to get that element back by bringing in some of the old to spark new interest. A lot of the younger cats have come to me and said that they don't like the new music out today, and they want to know, what do we listen to as people from the 90s, because they liked our music better. What did you like about hip-hop back in the day as opposed to now?
The collaborations, man. The collaborations was crazy back in the day.
Collaborations.
And like the Flavor Unit collabs. What was the other group? Native Tongue.
Okay. So that's a posse click type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think right now in hip hop, the thing that dumbs that down is everybody's doing songs with everybody all the time.
Yeah, they doing songs with whoever's hot on the mainstream right now, instead of just getting together and just making a good song, man. Like, everybody brings their own flavor to the song. Like, I don't want to hear about everybody popping pills all the time.
Yeah.
Drinking lean.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, everybody, man, the old school was official. What they doing now, and they not even rapping, they singing.
Yeah. They got a lot of kroners out there right now.
So,
but see, that's a major part of the conversation of what's old school and what's not. Yeah. I had a person come to me and said they missed the old school because when they uncles plays old school, Benny Siegel and Jadakiss is hot. And I'm like, that's old school?
Yeah.
What? Like, that's not old school to me. Old school to me is Run DMC and
that's where you got the different eras.
Exactly. So that's why we wanted to touch on the importance of eras, but we wanted to do it in this type of way. What is the difference between a rapper and an MC? Because if you really want to talk about eras, I think the way people rhymed would dictate what era that they're from. And are they rappers or MCs? Now, what do you think the difference between a rapper and an MC is?
I think an MC has a wider range than a rapper. A rapper is just gonna rap whatever's hot.
Okay.
Right? So if money is what everybody's talking about, they're gonna rap about money. But an MC, they're gonna rap about money if they got it. They're gonna rap about being broke if they don't have it. you know, whatever's going on in their life, you'll hear about it and it'll be good.
Okay.
So
My definition between a rapper and an MC is rap is what you do. You understand me? Rap is something anybody has. Rap can be game. Rap can be words that rhyme. Rap can be style. Like Biz Markie is a rapper. Biz Markie is not known for being lyrical or whatever, but Biz Markie had presence. He had style.
yeah.
So he was a rapper to me. Another person who's a rapper to me is like, I'm not gonna disrespect anyone because all MCs are rappers, but an MC is exactly what the name MC means. MC means master of ceremony. So an MC could be a DJ who doesn't have to speak and who can move a party with the records or the music and get people ready for the show because they've mastered the crowd to get you ready for the show. And then the MC, master of ceremony, is a person that can get you on the edge of your seat with his voice, his or her voice, their tone, the lyrics, the delivery. Those are the things that make an MC, and that's why there are not too many MCs. And in every great era, it seems like MCs always come in threes. So when people tell me who's your top five, I laugh. Because where did five come from? Does top five rhyme because it goes with top five dead or alive? And that was just off on one LP? Shout out to Kiss. That's not an MC to me. That an MC is not a person who is just gonna rhyme. See, the thing about an MC is they're timeless. Richard Pryor said it best. He said, when you get on the mic, have something to say because you're not new and you're not old. You're not any one of those things. You're timeless. So you have to make sure what you say resonates with everybody. Now, when you think about the eras, who are the MCs to you? Like if I said 80s, give me somebody from the 80s that you liked. Who was an MC?
Rakim.
Okay, Rakim. Now that's a perfect example because Rakim is the prototype of how the game changed. So that's what made Rakim get the title the God MC. Because Rakim, before Rakim, how was everybody rapping?
Before Rakim, well, it was the old school rap. Well, our old school.
Right. You heard the Spoonie G. Bomb the bomb the dang ding 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 ding. And then you had hello and why and then Rakim came with you see to disagree with me, wave. I mean, listen to Lyrics of Fury. Listen to Check Out My Melody. That song right there changed the game because everybody heard that. It was that monotone voice and that smoothness that changed the game. But like I said, they were threes. So when you think of Rakim, you had Rakim, you had Big Daddy Kane,
yeah,
and then that's the argument. Who was the third? Was it KRS-One or was it Cool G Rap? See?
KRS-One.
KRS-One is one of the greatest rappers of all time. He goes down in the Guinness Book of Records for having the most written and recorded lyrics put out. So, like I said, timeless. That MC will transcend, as you said, right?
And he was in the 80s, he was in the 90s.
He's now. And his new song, Drugs One, W-O-N, check that out. That's good stuff. But when you go to the 90s, who's your top rappers in the 90s? Oh, no, MCs of the 90s.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes, okay.
Dang, Busta Rhymes, Scarface.
Mm-hmm.
The 90s. Who can I?
Kind of hard, right?
That's a lot.
Exactly. It is a lot.
Name a few. Nas.
Yeah. Well, in the 90s era for me, the three kings was Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. I mean, that was it. In the East Coast, that's what we had. In the West Coast, in the 90s, you had Ice Cube, you had Snoop. And I don't really know a third one because I'm ignorant to that. But the West Coast had their own representatives because one...
Had Exhibit.
The 90s, yeah. I mean, I give it to Exhibit because he blew up off of 40 Days and 40 Nights. But he really didn't get his ultimate shine till he hooked up with Dre. But Exhibit was always hot. Exhibit was always hot. Paparazzi, The Foundation, that was good stuff. That was great. He had a song with Mobb Deep that really got me into him called Osme Shine Remix. You know, it was very good. And then down south, the best MC in our neck of the woods that came out of the south was Scarface by far. Scarface will always be an MC. And like I said, it's more than your lyrics. It's actually how can you grab a crowd. There's people who arguably can be called rapper / MC or MC or rapper. Well, look at Too Short. Too Short wasn't very lyrical, but Too Short is an MC. Because you could go to a Too Short show and Too Short will have that whole crowd singing his lyrics and he's mastering the ceremony. You know what I'm saying? Wow, it's, you know who's an MC to me who doesn't really get the respect that he deserves? Ludacris. Yeah, that's in the whole, that still goes in the 2000s. Ludacris, you got Eminem. You know, how does Lil Wayne fall to you? Is he an MC? Is he a rapper?
I would say a rapper, but not. But yeah, I say a rapper, but yeah, he gonna move the crowd because they gonna listen to him.
But like I said, moving the crowd and mastering the ceremony are two different things. Now I'm not gonna disrespect Lil Wayne because guess what? You know him. You bought his records, and in the 2000s, Lil Wayne was a staple in the hood. Why everybody got dreads and look like him anyway? Is Tupac a rapper or MC?
Tupac, he's an MC.
He's an MC.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Because his range, like you said, but he could move a crowd. See,
definitely gonna move a crowd.
See, one thing about MCs also that if some of you haven't done, go check out a live show. Busta Rhymes is the best live show performer ever. Public Enemy. Chuck D is an MC. Some of y'all may not like the contents of Black Power nationalist movements, but Chuck D is an MC. And in today's hip hop, the MC is missing because of the oversaturation of rappers. And you could be a rapper with great lyrics, but you can't be an MC still. You know, today's three that people argue about is mainly J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. Everybody follows a pattern within these three when it comes to MCs. You got the socially conscious one, you got the in your face one, and you got the one that transcends the genre to be mainstream yet can be grimy if they want to be. LL Cool J is an MC, and LL Cool J is the prototype to any rapper / MC that always wants to stay relevant. And Drake has really tapped into that. So whether as men, a lot of men don't like Drake music, but you got to give Drake his respect. Yeah. LL Cool J came out with Hey Lover, This Is More Than a Crush. He came out with I Need Love, and staring out your wall with a poster of a girl on it, whatever. But he also came back with I Shot Ya, and he had Street Cats with him, and he held his own. LL Cool J had seemed like to me, the most rap battles in any person in hip hop history, and he's always survived. I didn't say he won or he lost. Let's just say he survived. Okay, so look at Drake right now. Everybody's not coming at Drake, but guess what? Drake got classic with Rihanna, the club beat joint. I don't know the name of it. It's not important right now. But a lot of people sleep on Drake, and Drake has cemented himself as somebody who will go down in hip-hop history. Yeah. The one thing about Drake and Kendrick and J. Cole I don't want everybody to be caught up in, being an MC has nothing to do with your record sales. Because some of the best MCs / rappers don't go platinum.
Nope. But they get shows.
Who are some of your favorite MCs that you know may not get the respect they deserve?
May not get the respect they deserve?
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Let me see. For one, I gotta go with my favorite, Redman.
Redman?
Yeah.
You don't think Redman gets the respect he deserves?
Nah, I don't. I don't think he gets the respect he deserves.
Okay. What makes you say that?
Because Redman, you gotta listen to Redman's verses. Redman be spitting some, like, crazy bars, and it goes over people's heads, but they don't listen to it because all they think of is the pot smoker, instead of listening to what he has to say. Okay. And yeah, all them Def Jam albums, official.
Okay.
So I think he don't get the credit he deserves.
Anybody else that comes to mind offhand that makes you go, if people really listen, they would catch how great this man is? Or woman?
Let me see. I have to think about it.
All right. While you think, I'm gonna give a couple of mine. Keith Murray's very underappreciated.
Yeah.
The Enigma album, his second album, great album. But because of things that happened in his career and circumstances, Keith Murray doesn't get the respect he deserves as a great all-time MC. I think Sticky Fingers is highly slept on. Sticky Fingers, if you listen to the Onyx album, All We Got Is Us, if you listen to Shut 'Em Down, I mean, the first album he came in and did his thing with Throw Your Guns and everything, Back the F Up album, but even the autobiography of Kirk Jones, that's a classic. You have other MCs like Billy Danzy and Lil Fame, M.O.P. You got Rock and Rook, R.I.P. to Sean Price. You have General Steele. You have Brother J from the X-Clan and the Blackstone Writers. You have Wise Intelligent for Poor Righteous Teachers. If I have to go down south, I think the person who taught Drake how to rhyme, I could be wrong, but their style is so similar, is Fonte, a little brother. He's an MC that deserves more respect. You have so many spitters like down south right now from Mississippi, Big Crit. Big Crit is an excellent MC. Put out classic materials countless of times. But Big Crit doesn't get the respect he deserves. You know who's an MC? Wale. Wale is a great artist. And his albums don't get pushed to where they should go. Wale makes music for make you think, music that makes you feel. Yeah. Kool G Rap to me is underappreciated because why everybody talk about Rakim versus Big Daddy Kane? Yeah. Kool G Rap didn't get the respect he deserves. I mean, this guy's out there. If I forgot any of your favorites, list them. Add it to the conversation. Type it in. Join us. But there's guys who are not getting that respect. Casual, like I said, from the hieroglyphics, is an MC. Great lyricist. He could put a song together. DJ Quick also can put a song together. Stupendous artists. Like, these artists are MCs that they're not giving the love. I think as much as people gave the Dipset era respect, I don't think you guys really know how nice Cameron is.
Yeah, Cam is nice.
Cam is a beast. But I don't really think you know how nice he is. And if you want to go back to old school music and just listen to cadence, lyrical content, look at DMC and Run DMC. DMC was smashing records. Where's his respect? What about who's a nice MC? Oh my God, you want a good group that had MCs in it? Listen to Above the Law. Big Hutch is a monster. Very good. You want to know another current person who's in the game who doesn't get the respect they deserve? Listen to Sky Zoo. Sky Zoo.
Sky Zoo, nice.
One of my favorite tracks from Sky Zoo is Jan Sport Strings. That's one of the best songs I've heard in years. R.I.P. to Jay Dilla, producer, MC. Kanye West, producer, MC. I mean, we have some guys in the game who are great. You know who's a great MC that enough people don't talk about? Razzcazz.
Yeah.
Razzcazz is official. Ice Cube is official. MC Ren, who was forgotten in that Straight Outta Compton movie, MC Ren had bars and he had songs. You know? I mean, you gotta give it to Snoop. He an MC too. Like I said, MC doesn't always mean you're lyrical, but it means how you master the ceremony. And being a true master of the microphone is not just saying rhymes and lines that fit. It's articulating and making the song mean something. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Tretch from Naughty by Nature, because Tretch is an underground king. And as much as y'all may not acknowledge Naughty by Nature as one of the greats, Tretch wrote for some of your favorite rappers, MCs, and guess what? They hot cousin him. Yeah. So let's just give respect where respect is due. My favorite female MCs are Queen Latifah, MC Light, and Rod Digger, hands down.
Digger.
And there's nobody gonna take that away from them. See, all you people out there right now who love hip hop, you know this is a very hot topic because there are a lot of people who are MCs that I have not said. Fab, Jada, Styles, Chic, who else can I put up in there? Paris, Immortal Technique. Wow, this is so many. You got the Alcoholic Crew who are nice. You got everybody want to talk about Slaughterhouse. Joel Ortiz is a beast. Yeah. Joe Budden has been spitting. Now that's lyrics, but are they MCs? And if they are, then give them the respect they deserve. When your MCs drop, support the art. Put your money down. This is how they live. Go see those live shows. If you like the mixtapes and they're free, go show them your appreciation in person. You know what I'm saying?
And buy the album.
Buy albums. I mean, if it's free download, it's free download. We're going to talk about that on a future video about the oversaturation of music that helped destroy hip-hop. Because back in the day, you didn't come out with an album every year. Jay-Z kind of went through that, and that might have been a contract thing. I'm not sure. But I'll tell you this. I remember Redman dropped in 93. You ain't hear no new Redman in 95. And the album lived on. Because people are dropping so much music, you get forgotten.
It's the business.
It's not only the business, it's fucking greed. And y'all gotta stop being so damn greedy. Appreciate what you have. Because you know who's an MC who got lost in the shuffle? 50. Give 50 respect.
Yeah.
Ja Rule's an MC. Y'all want to hear it because of the lost songs? Guess what? That love got y'all girls happy and made y'all happy in the end. Lloyd Banks is an MC. Lloyd Banks is nice.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, we're going to finish the conversation here. You guys can pick it up with us. Why don't you drop some names and write us back? Follow us at Heritage Hip Hop at YouTube. And you can follow us at Heritage Hip Hop on Twitter. And we're Heritage Hip Hop on Facebook. Hit us up sometime. And if there's anything that you would like to have us touch on, feel free to add in. We want to know what you think. Because Heritage Hip Hop is for the people. Hip Hop is humanity, and we're here to save lives. So remember, Heritage Hip Hop is not only about the MC and the DJ, it's about the B-boy, B-girl, it's about the person who spit, it's about the beats, it's about the rhymes, but mostly it's about life, and that's art. Check out our other videos from the Kim Comic Fest from Newark, New Jersey. If you know anybody who likes comic books, we talked about people of color in comic books and why there's not a lot of diversity. We're going to talk about that on other videos as well. This is not a racial thing, but it's a humanity and life-saving and appreciation thing. Also, look for our videos coming out on God in hip-hop, or the lack of God in hip-hop. Look for our videos on what really is hip-hop. Because, you know, you heard this conversation before. Is skinny jeans hip-hop? Is it? Is it not? Because I know a lot of people who talk about how the youth wear skinny jeans, and that's not really hip-hop. But guess what?
I know I'm not wearing no skinny jeans.
Okay, but guess what? Back in the day, some of the rappers looked like superheroes or them dudes from the Warriors. And they had them crazy outfits on. They said that was showmanship. Well, I agree. It could be showmanship, but guess what? Just like y'all didn't wear it all off stage, y'all wore it, and people are wearing it still again. Now, a lot of the lifestyles have changed, but back to the point, what you put out is how you're going to be remembered. And another video we're going to do is, besides what's the difference between a rapper and an MC, what makes a rapper an MC? Because the statement that I've heard that makes a rapper or MC credible is a classic album. And after Nas came out, the hip-hop game changed for the better and for the worse. Illmatic is a quintessential album, which means it will live on like Thriller, like just like a Virgin, or if you don't like that type of music, how about jazz? Miles Davis, Blue and Green. It'll last on forever. So we're going to touch on those things. This is Karev,
Charlie,
signing off. Peace.
Like, comment, subscribe.